Hello everyone, we are on the Broker Pocket Options trading platform. Today we're trading on a clean chart. We'll be making money from support and resistance levels. The expiration time is 5 minutes, and for now, I'll probably keep the bet amount at $20. So let's switch to a 3-minute time frame. Let's switch now and see what's happening on the charts. The previous trading session was quite successful. Let's try to repeat that today as well. The Australian dollar Swiss franc will be opened for an upward trade. We have a sideways channel here. The price is currently moving sideways, and at this moment, I'm opening a trade from the lower boundary of the sideways channel. There's a reasonable chance that the sideways channel will continue for some time, and as a result, the trade could potentially close in profit. The British pound Australian dollar pair will be opened for a downward trade. We have a clear downward trend, there's a significant resistance zone, and the price has bounced off this zone several times already, indicating its strength. I expect the trend to continue and the price to go even lower in the near future. The Canadian dollar Swiss franc. Here, I'm opening an upward trade. In this case, on the contrary, we have a strong upward trend. The price has returned to the previously broken support resistance zone. So, from this zone, I'm opening an upward trade in the direction of the current trend. Let's try to enter a downward trade on the Canadian yen. Local maximum. There's a chance the price will reverse. Australian dollar Japanese yen. We're entering in the direction of the current trend. We have an upward trend. The price has pulled back from the maximum point. Most likely it is consolidating at a level that was previously broken. And accordingly, now I expect the price to move upward from here. A similar situation is happening with the US dollar. We have an upward trend. There is a previously broken resistance zone. Now this is a support zone, and from this zone I'm entering upward, expecting the price to go higher and break the local maximum, or at the very least reach the local maximum. So dollar yen, let's probably enter. Now let's check for a second more. And if everything matches up, we'll go for a downward trade. Well, basically, yes, we have a zone. Let's open the trade first. So why didn't the trade open? There, it opened. Alright, wonderful. We have a resistance zone. There are price pullbacks. This is a 10-minute chart, in case anyone missed it. So here, I'm already entering for a downward move. Let's see what we get. So far, 2 trades are in the red. One is USD JPY, and CAD JPY is also currently in the red. There's still half a trade ahead. Let's take another look at the chart. We have a local maximum here. Well, in theory, we could open an additional position. Let's do that. The only downside to this kind of trading is that if the local maximum is broken, the trade will simply close at a loss. So you need to approach this whole process carefully. Let's quickly go through the trades. Our Australian Swiss franc trade is confidently in the green. The British pound Australian dollar has also moved well into profit. The Canadian Swiss franc trade is in profit. Canadian dollar yen. The lower trade isn't in profit yet, we've duplicated it. Australian dollar yen is nicely in profit. Australian dollar US dollar is still in the red for now, but the price hasn't moved too far, so I won't duplicate it yet. And the dollar yen pair also hasn't reversed yet. Well, actually, here we could duplicate as well. Alright, the trades. Oh, by the way, the British pound Australian dollar shot up sharply. And now the trade has every chance of closing at a loss if the rise continues. Meanwhile, the Australian Swiss franc trade is closing in profit. 6 seconds. Well, here we caught a confident price movement. Everything is good here. So the first trade is done. British pound / Australian dollar, 20 seconds left. The price dropped a little. In this case, time is on our side. 30 seconds on the Canadian dollar / Swiss franc. But here, the situation is the opposite. Here, most likely, it will be a profit. The price keeps falling. 3 seconds. Yes, everything is great here. The second trade is in profit. Out of 9 open trades. Here, it's unclear. There are still 10 seconds left. The price is very close to the entry point. And it's getting closer and closer and closer. 5 seconds. Another profit. That's good. 3 out of 3 trades are in profit. Here we have the Canadian dollar and yen. The trade tried to go into profit, but the price pulled back. And in 2 seconds, the first trade here will close at a loss. Yes, there's nothing that can be done here anymore. Alright. The Australian dollar and yen are confidently in profit. We entered at the very bottom. After that, the price only went up. Our fourth trade is in profit. Now Australian dollar. Let's take a look. Let's take a closer look at the chart and see what's wrong here. Just a slight one. A slight price drop. So I'll open an additional trade right here. The first trade that I opened here will, unfortunately, close at a loss. And as I mentioned, with the dollar-yen pair, we currently have a local maximum. Trades may not close in the way we want them to if the price movement upward continues, and in fact, that's exactly what's happening right now. Yes, and here too, the price has dropped, just as we observed earlier. Overall, we need at least a couple more profitable trades for the trading session to end in the black, but I'm not sure. Maybe there are still some chances here, even if they seem slim at the moment. The lower trade here will close at a loss, and I was counting on the Australian dollar to recover, but unfortunately, the decline continues without any sign of reversal. There's still some time left though, so it's not over yet. Meanwhile, the dollar-yen pair is closing at a loss, and the price shot up unexpectedly. It dropped and then rose even higher, surpassing previous levels. So there might be a loss here as well. As for the Canadian dollar-yen pair, in the last few seconds the trade was in profit, and now there's half a minute left until closing, but the price is moving into the negative territory, which is concerning. The last few seconds, and in the end, it's still a profit. Well, it was all pretty grim there, of course, but the trade could have easily closed at a loss. So now I'm only counting on the Australian dollar, hoping the price will have time to rise because there are 35 seconds left on the dollar-yen pair and I won't be opening any additional trades. I don't think it's necessary. If both trades close at a loss, then it'll be 5 trades in profit and 5 trades in loss. So basically, I just won't have any profit. I'll lose a little bit. But again, if I open additional trades now, the price might go even higher. Or, like with the Australian dollar, it could go lower. And I'll just simply lose additional extra money, which I definitely wouldn't want. I'd rather lock in my losses now, at this point, than end up losing even more. So here the trade closes at a loss, and only the trade on the Australian dollar remains. And basically whether we make money today or not will depend on this trade. And honestly, the profit will be pretty small, just within the margin of error. We'll just get our money back and make a few extra dollars on top. But of course, that's still better than taking a loss. But again, the trade hasn't closed yet, so it's too early to talk about profit. For now, the price is still in the loss zone. There's still a minute and a half left. Let me speed up the video for you so you don't waste your time. Nothing much is happening anyway at the moment, and I won't be opening any new trades. "15 seconds until the trade closes. So far the price hasn't been in profit even once. By the way, even a refund here would suit me just fine. That wouldn't be bad either. 2 seconds. But no. In the last seconds, the price dropped. Basically, it's logical. Why not? The price was in the negative the entire trade, so I wasn't really expecting any profit. In the end, we have a small loss today. That happens too, nothing you can do about it. It's part of profitable trading, as they say. If you found the video interesting, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments, and give it a like. Or a dislike if you didn't enjoy the video. By the way, the price has already gone up here, so my forecast was actually correct, but I just missed the expiration timing a bit as the price shot up sharply. What can you do? That's all from me, friends. Thank you all very much for watching. Good luck with your trading, and goodbye to everyone.